Hello everybody, I'm the Hammer Game Channel. Welcome back to HOI4 and to the new DLC, Arms Against Tyranny. Now sadly, it has taken me a while, as you can see, to get any videos out for this DLC. That's mainly because I did not get early access like I have for the last few DLCs that's came out over the previous couple of years. Sadly, Paradox never got back to me when I asked if they would be willing to give me one, so don't worry. Instead, I am now going to give this a very, very fair review, and I will point out everything that I think is wrong with this, and everything that is absolutely terrible.
I was acting. Or was I?
Right, joking aside, I'm not going to do that, just to clarify, I'm not going to do that at all. I'm going to give you a very, very fair and honest review on my opinions on what I think of the new DLC once we get to the end of this video and we've checked out one of the new focus trees that's been added. I hold no grudges against Paradox as well, just to make that clear, for not getting early access. I do not expect to get early access every time a DLC comes out. I try my luck and ask if I can get access. If I don't get it, I don't get it. I'm not upset whatsoever. But yeah, enough blabbering. Let us hop in and check out the first nation of this DLC. So here we are, Finland in 1936. It looks like we do have a decent sized army, but an army that is severely either under-equipped or undermanned. I have a funny feeling it's probably going to be manpower. So we are currently ruled by, is it Per Ivan Seven Huffvuds. I am not going to pronounce his name correctly at all during this. I probably will just remain calling him anything, and I'll just say our leader. He does have a couple of modifiers as well, as you can see. The personal agenda one being quite interesting, actually. He really does not like socialism whatsoever. We do also have one national spirit, being Sisu, if I've pronounced that correctly, which gives us division recovery rate and plus 10 division defense on core territory, which is going to be very useful in the Winter War. We also actually have the balance of power mechanic in operation today, with it being in regards to the public trust of our current leader. And right now, yeah, he's not doing so good. He is at low public trust, which comes with some negative modifiers. So if we're able to actually boost things up, you do get some very, very good bonuses, especially to Sisu. And of course, here is the focus tree for today. It's nice to see Finland finally with a tree. Military side of things, so Army, Air Force and Navy. We'll need to probably spend a lot of time boosting our armed forces, as well as our industry, which is this little part here, to obviously build up in time for the Winter War. And then we have the different routes that we can go in terms of the political side of things. And I'm really interested in doing the Confederated Finno-Russian republics, which could be very, very fun and interesting. As well as, you know, creating the Northern Defence Front and joining up with Sweden, Norway and Denmark, which could see us butt heads with both the Axis and the Soviets. Our industry is not looking too shabby at the start of the game. We've got 7 civs, 1 dockyard and 3 mills. The dockyard's irrelevant for the time being. Okay, it looks like we're mostly short of equipment for our army rather than manpower. We are a little bit short, but the majority is a massive lack of guns and support equipment. Oh yeah, I'm not shocked. We're now at very low trust for our current leader. So I probably will go ahead and do emotional confidence as soon as we've done this focus here, because that obviously reduces public trust a little bit more. That way it looks like all the negatives will have been dealt with, and hopefully, yeah, everything will just start building up public trust again. So we get a new leader in, and we go from there. Yep, there we go. Is it Kayoste Kallio is now going to become the leader of our nation? And there he is, a gentleman we will all recognise as being the guy that's usually in charge of Finland. And we're now back up to medium trust. Okay, so we're making some quite good progress. We are starting to work down the industry tree here just to grab as many civilian factories as possible for the time being, as well as resources, which are obviously going to be very, very useful as we currently have insufficient amounts. I should also point out we are making good progress at actually becoming a democratic nation. I did go ahead and ban fascism, which did cause us to lose 8 stability. But yeah, that's completely gone. Obviously got no communism support, but yeah, democracy is growing at a nice steady rate. The anti-Comintern pact, does it really matter if we join it or not? I might as well just kinda stay on the good side of the Germans for the time being, and we'll go ahead and sign this. Well, I don't normally do this, it's going to be a slight wee change, but I'm not going to go down the usual superior firepower or the mobile warfare doctrine that I sometimes might go into. We're going to go ahead and today go down the grand battle plan doctrine, just because obviously the bonuses to defense that it gives, they're going to be very, very useful in the war against the Soviets. Well, another good thing that's happening is we are actually slowly but surely building up public trust in Kyosti. Well, we've just completely antagonized the Soviets, and we've got some wonderful news. The British government and France are guaranteeing us, so worst comes to worst, they will swoop in and help us against the Soviets. Oh, and wonderful news, Estonia has decided to join us, so we're going to be becoming the Estonian-Finnish Union. Or rather, we just stay Finland, but we get all of their army, and we get cores on their territory. So sadly, we can't do United under the North Star just yet. We need to become democratic or communist. Hopefully, we'll be becoming democratic fairly soon, hopefully. Well, we now have the Democrats in power, and we still have our very high public trust. Well, this is absolutely brilliant news. All three of them have accepted. Together we shall defend democracy. I was going to say, and I believe that means that this part of the tree's now opened up. Okay, so we can get some bonuses for all of us. Is there any way we can all merge together? Oh, geez, I didn't realise we gained a 20 consumer goods modifier from becoming the leader of the Northern Defence Front. So we've just completed the National Focus Preserve Sapmi, which has just gotten Norway and Sweden to give us some of their territory. We did ask for Murmansk from the Soviet Union, however, they have rejected our petition. We'll go ahead and claim that territory now. So, Norway and Sweden look very interesting now, but yeah, this is all core territory for us though, so we have got a nice wee influx of manpower as well as factories and dockyards, and we've also gained a nice amount of resources as we've literally taken all of Sweden's nearly. Well, World War II has just commenced. Poland has refused the German ultimatum. Well, I was hoping we're going to have a little bit longer, but it does look like the Soviets are going to be coming for us very, very soon once I press this button. Well, the Winter War is here. Let's cut them to pieces. We gain a wonderful national spirit, the Winter War, which gives us recruitable population 3%, winter attrition -10, division defensive core territory +10, and 85% increase in mobilization speed. We need to push the Soviets back to Leningrad to force a peace negotiation with them, but if we're controlling Murmansk, Onega, or Olonets, we'll be able to demand those states as territorial concessions from the Soviet Union as well. So let's get to it. I think I've possibly maybe shot myself slightly in the foot by taking over the parts of Norway and Sweden I have, because it's opened up a larger front in terms of, you know, possibilities for naval invasions by the Soviets, which they're going to do. Well, thank heavens we can go ahead and deploy the other 11 garrison divisions, which I am going to send to cover all the other ports that I've forgotten about. I don't really know if I want to send them to... I think I'm going to have to garrison those ports as well to make sure the Soviets don't appear. No, Denmark! No! Oh dear. Norway's now in a bit of a civil war. There's Vidkun Kiesling. And so far, it's not looking too bad. We've almost killed 200k of the Soviets. I have a funny feeling these naval invasions from the Soviets are going to become very annoying very, very quickly. Oh, Sweden, why did you join in against the Germans? I'm not bailing you out. I can't. I can't afford to. Wow, that's a large naval invasion the Soviets are doing down in southern Sweden. Yeah, Sweden's... all my allies are dead. I can't do anything to help them. We cannot afford to fight the Soviets and the Germans at the same time. It was just never going to be possible. From the looks of things, the Soviets ain't having a good time. They're starting to appear to have equipment shortages occurring. So, yeah, it's looking pretty damn good. Worst comes to worst, we just hold on until Operation Barbarossa kicks off, and then we just piece the hell out and go bye. And then we'll wait for the shift against Germany, and then we'll swoop on into... to help and claim some glory. Now the real question is, how much longer do we wait until we do a push? Oh, there's a little pop-up for the White Death there. I've just clicked right past it. Yeah, how much longer do we wait until we start doing the offensive? Simo Heha, accredited as the White Death. So we could go ahead and gain a national spirit. We are the White Death, which gives us some nice bonuses for 180 days. Or we could go ahead and take the manpower, command power, political power, and war support. To be honest, I think I'm going to take the national spirit. Because it does give us defense on core territory +5 as well for 180 days. So yes, let's do this. We are the White Death. I've just noticed the Soviet casualties. 583,000 have died to our 53,000. Yeah, it's quite a lot for us to be fair, but the army is still holding on. And manpower is still okay. Oh no, Simo has been injured and brought off of the battlefield. Not good, but he is a true Finnish hero. hopefully he will return, because we're not going to lose. Oh no, Sweden. Norway's going to be on their last legs, aren't they? I'm so sorry it's had to come to this. Basically what I'm doing right now is I'm just starting to build a wee group of divisions that I'm going to use to breach right through Onega and into southern Murmansk, and then just, you know, have them cut into two. To be fair, we could even go for a southern push and maybe smash through here and cut them off that way, because that is not going to be able to... This one port will not be able to supply all the troops that will be still in here. Yeah, I think the time is getting very close now for us to actually do a push against the Soviets. They are looking as weak as mince. We do have 12 divisions out so far. I'm going to get another 6 in, and then we're going to position them over here on the border of Onega, and we're going to just hopefully smash through, get to the river line so our new defensive line can be here, and then we'll just push straight in because they're not going to be able to stop us once supplies basically irrelevant there. Wow, we've killed 1.1 million Soviets. Well, here we go, the moment you've been waiting for. The push has commenced. Yeah, this is going very, very well for us. Yep, okay, right. Hold the bus, everybody. Well, the offensive into Murmansk is well and truly underway. The thing is, as soon as Murmansk falls, that's dead Soviet time. Oh, in fact, that's all dead Soviets right there. Okay, we managed to take out one of the pockets of the Soviets. We're still pushing into Murmansk as we speak. I am having to, obviously, build up supply lines now because things are a little bit... poor over here. Oh dear, Soviets. Oh dear, what will we do with you? 1.66 million dead. And there's still more to come. Well, wonderful. Yep, 1.77 million Soviets dead. Wonderful news for us all. Oh, we're now the Confederated Finno-Russian Republics. Did that mean we get cores on this? Yep, we've just cored some territory. Ah, yes, we can go ahead and integrate territory. Well, we want to make sure we get all of what we can from the Soviets for the time being. Oh, we're almost at Leningrad, to be fair. We have managed to kind of encircle it a little bit. Partially encircle it, that is. I would love to take all of Onega and Olonets as well, so we will hopefully achieve that. The thing is, I'm just sitting here thinking, after all of this fighting, Soviets have lost 2 million men to us. We've only lost 123,000. We're weakening them up greatly for the war against Germany. Joe, I've just decided we're going for a push. They are weak as mince. Is there any supply lines along the way? There is one down here. Well, that is a wonderful defense position at the river now. Very, very nicely done. Oh dear, Soviets. Oh dear! Oh dear, that is embarrassing. Oh, how much longer do we keep this going for? Hi Germany, can I just sign a non-aggression pact with you? That would be absolutely wonderful. Nope, you hate the living daylights out of me. That's fine. The Finno-Russian peace demands. We bring glad tidings from the front. Our forces recently won the siege of Leningrad and managed to secure the city. With this decisive blow struck against the Soviet Union, we find ourselves in a strong position to open peace talks. One of the stated objectives of the Soviet invasion was to increase the buffer around Leningrad, and now that they have undeniably not only failed in this goal, but indeed lost the city itself, we therefore imagine that they will be hungry to divest themselves of this conflict. It is now our decision to begin talks. We could continue the fight and see if we can take more, or aim for a white peace as soon as possible. Well. We will keep going right now. I can invite the United States to my faction. I'm not going to do that. I will let them join the Allies. As cursed as it would be to let them in, we're not doing that. Yeah, this is actually incredible at this point. Yeah, this is just getting out of hand. I am just going to go ahead and see what happens when we demand peace if we get all this land. Oh no, so it's scripted and that they'll only lose 3 other parts of territory. That is fine, because I'm going to just revert back to my save and they're going to die. Sure, I was hoping to get peace, but we're going to continue fighting. We're going to continue fighting. What is the harm in stopping now, really? Got them on the ropes alongside the Germans. Okay, I think we've done all we can this war. We're out of manpower and we're quite short in our divisions now overall. So I think we're pushing here and we'll just let the Germans kill them off. Oh, damn. It is over. It's not the greatest borders you've ever seen, but we've taken Moscow and Leningrad, and yeah, we can pretty much go ahead and core quite a substantial amount of it over time. Well, now that we have peace, it's time to actually go ahead and sort out our army. Well, I think what my plan is, once we've finished coring what we can, we will puppet the rest. It's going to look hideous, but we're going to puppet the rest Well, we'll just wait on Leningrad to be cored, and then at that point we will go ahead and establish a Russian puppet. Well, we've finally finished coring all of the Russian states we can, so yep, Leningrad is now a core, as well as all these other states here, as well as up to Murmansk, so we're in a very strong position. Finno-Russian Russia is now here as well, so they're a nice buffer zone between us and the Germans, as well as Lithuania, Latvia, and tiny little Belarus. Bit of a stalemate with the Germans right now. It's proven more difficult for us to actually push forward than I was really expecting. Well, the stalemate is kind of been broken right now. We are pushing in to Sweden quite nicely. Yeah, we're doing quite good right now in liberating Sweden. Wonderful. Sweden is finally able to return home from exile. Welcome, Taj Erlander. Hopefully you've got a decent number of divisions coming in. You have 1 million manpower available. Holy moly, you do have 0 divisions though. I really hope you're able to actually get some troops out soon to help us in our endeavours. Well, sadly the Germans have managed to naval invade Stockholm, and they have sent a death stack of troops into there. Oh well, that's an interesting development. China has abandoned the rest of the Chinese United Front and joined the Allies. Okay, at least we're seeing some progress in Europe. We're struggling to contain the Germans at this point. They're naval invading random little sections. Oh, they've actually weakened in here. Really? The Baltic states now? At least we've managed to kind of intercept them a little bit. The good thing is the Allies have got military access into most of this territory now. And through us and our allies, so we are seeing some aid coming from them. All these German divisions are now cut off. Right, we'll leave our allies to deal with that little pocket. We're going to head over here and help retake this land. Wow, I've only done 6% of the fighting. I don't care if I don't get any of the land as long as my allies are free. That's all that matters. Well, don't mind us. I've just sent some divisions to the Netherlands here to help push into Denmark. Yeah, Sweden's asking for control of northern Norway. Sorry, it's not happening, Sweden. What the hell, Sweden? No. Wow, the first use of the atomic bombs here. Lower Austria has just been nuked. Oh, I take it Germany's just capitulated. Yeah, Germany's dead. Vichy, France, Bulgaria, and Hungary all need to capitulate. Alright, once the rest of the troops are here, we are going to be doing a very aggressive push. Yeah, I don't understand why the Allies are not just crushing Hungary right now, because we've came over here where, yeah, there's some bits that we're struggling to push, but for the most part we are pushing forward. Budapest is almost completely surrounded. Okay, Hungary is gone, so it's just a matter of taking out Bulgaria at this moment in time, so let us just push onwards. And what we're going to do is we're going to focus our troops primarily on dealing with Romania, because once they capitulate they're going to lose quite a bit of support, Bulgaria. Oh, wow, Turkey's decided to join in right at the end. Oh my days, it's over. Well, 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 peace has finally been brought to Europe, not the world. The co-prosperity sphere still needs to be dealt with, but that is not a problem for us. And yes, the Finno-Russian Russia is pretty chonky, and we do also have the Mongolian Parliamentary Republic. Sweden and Norway are now back home, and so is Denmark, and Iceland is with the Allies and is a puppet of the Americans, but hey-ho. But yeah, I think that is where I'm going to leave it today. We've lost quite a lot of men, I think, over this. And yes, public trust in Vano Tanner has plummeted. We've pretty much finished the majority of the focus tree as well. The German threat... wait, what? No, surely the German Reich does not live on. Well, yeah, what a sad demise for the German Reich. I hope Mr. Mustache Man enjoys his exile in Kiva. Well, guys, I think that is a good place to leave it. As tempting as it would be to fight my way through China and to deal with Japan, I'm going to give that a hard bloody pass. It is 1946 after all. The war actually took an extra year to end. But yes, thank you very, very much for watching. I hope you did enjoy. Overall, I think I'd give the Finland tree and experience a 8 out of 10. It was quite good, and definitely the nation I think is going to be the most fun to play as. We'll see how well the other ones hold up when I get to them in the coming days. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it today, and I will catch you all very soon. Do take care. Cheer bye. For now.